Alright, you're right, Ryminator. Cheers for tuning in. I'm just about starting up now. Just give me a moment to get my setup all ready. Alright, I think I'm just about ready. Alright, so I'm about to do some Burning Shadows testing. I've never not played a single game, but I have built some decks. I've also modified some old decks to include some of the cards that I think will be good. Unfortunately, don't have Gardevoir built because it was super expensive. It's currently 9 PM UK time. Whereabouts in the world are you from? But what I'll do is I'll just go straight into showing one of the lists that I want to be playing. This is the list I'm quite excited to play. I won't be going to Worlds, so I won't be playing any major tournaments in this format, but it's still worth testing, as there could be League Cups and things that I would like to go to. 4:02. Is that America time? In the afternoon, then I take it? East Coast then. Cool. So this is, in fact, let's go into the deck list. Yeah, cheers for tuning in all the way from America. That's appreciated. This is the first list I'm going to try playing. Decidueye Golisopod. So it's a really aggressive deck, and it also has a bit of late game with a tanky 240 HP Decidueye. So this is something that I feel could be quite strong. I'm not sure quite yet whether to partner Golisopod with Lurantis promo and Flareon slash Vaporeon slash Jolteon, or whether to just go with the Decidueye build. Is something that I think will need to be tested, but 1 energy for 120 is pretty good, so I think it'll be playable for sure. I'm gonna just jump straight into a match. Oh, my cat's attacking me. That's nice. Yeah, I've got about 5 decks built for this format, ready to go, so pretty excited to be testing. I'll talk a little bit about Liverpool later on in the stream. I had a pretty good time. We get to go first. Maybe this deck prefers going second. I've never played this deck, so thanks a lot for the host, Naraka. Appreciate that. But yeah, we're just gonna go straight away and evolve into Golisopod. Again, this could be a mistake, but oh, we're against Volcanion. Cool. Also, if at any point the music's too loud or anything like that, just give me a shout. I'll be sure to fix that right up. Okay. So I'm already starting to see some things having played this deck for the very first time. Hitting that 1 energy 120 is not as easy as it looks, is the very first observation. That's cool. I don't play Floatstone in this list, which I'm starting to think is a mistake. So we're against Volcanion. This is another one of the decks that I have built. Ho-Oh's gotten a little bit of hype to be put in it because it does 180 damage. Oh, right, okay. I thought he Huawei'd onto the Tapu Lele there. Alright, so Huawei is pretty interesting. Not sure I like it too much in a Volcanion, but it's definitely putting on the pressure here. So, all we can do here is N. Acerola is not going to be doing much this game, I have a feeling. Cool, so we're not getting much of the deciduous pieces together, unfortunately. We're not getting much of anything together. Having no floatstone is an oversight. Okay, we do play a Revitalizer. We're just going to set up for 4. Hope we draw into some things. I don't even know what switching cards I can draw into. I don't think I've built this deck very well. Well, we have a... We have a Decidueye. Which is cool, because I have the chance to potentially knock out this Volcanion next turn. Now that I have this, although I also had Choice Band as an out, but again, I need so much. Alternator. I'm playing a Turtonator in my list. I prefer it. I think Ho can be cool. Maybe Ho with Huawei. But I don't play Huawei, so I am only playing Turtonator in my list at the moment. I can be convinced. 180 damage for 4 energy is pretty good. Especially in a format where having to hit 230, 240 is quite important. So he's got a Sycamore here, clearly, yep. Scary stuff. Yeah. So Ho with Choice Band means just 1 steam up and you're doing usually enough damage. Okay. So I'm actually gonna go into Shaman here. I think the chances that yeah. I think I must play Floatstone. It'd be such a dumb idea not to play Floatstone, right? Alright, let's set up. I really need to knock this thing out this turn. I play Floatstone. That's good to know. So I need to hit Choice Band. Or DC, right? Yeah, looks about right. So I'm gonna kinda go all in on this. And I'm gonna grab Rowlet, I guess. Revitalizer at some point. Sets me up another Decidueye. No, it doesn't. Claim to bench Tapu Lele. So I think I want to get N here. But I don't have any, so it's going to be Sycamore. Yeah. I'm already regretting 3 Acerola. It's great if you're not getting 1 hit, but I don't think it's reasonable to expect not to get 1 hit a lot in this format. So we got the Choice Band. Happy days. We'll attach the grass to Decidueye. Maybe I should have attached it to the Golisopod so that I have a more likely knockout next turn. But we'll do this. That feels good, not gonna lie. So we'll see what he can piece together. Ideally he wants to be getting a baby Volcanion out and up and running. Ideally he won't one-shot me, which is in theory possible, but unlikely, I'd say. But yeah, Volcanion's a deck that I think is incredibly strong in this new format. It can one-hit KO stuff, and Guzma gives it the switching capabilities that it's really needed. Oh boy. That's 160. Oh man, God. Maybe he just knocks me out. Hey, we're safe. So we can Acerola this, which is cool. I think we just take the knockout on this whilst we can. So we will Acerola. We have to go into Shaman because Wimpod isn't a Golisopod, so you have to do it in this order. I think we bench the Wimpod again here, and actually attach the Choice Band to Decidueye. It's most likely to attack next turn. Potentially Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele's hitting for 130, which is actually more damage. And I want this Choice Band out of play. Yeah, 130 damage seems good. It just means that he can Guzma and knock out the Decidueye, which is not something I want. It's a hard decision. In fact, I do want the Decidueye active, I feel. Weird play. Yeah, I'm more likely to attack the Decidueye. Alright, so we'll retreat and take our knockout. Is it better for Pokemon or trainers? To be honest, I don't think Golisopod's that good. It's really good in this small format that we are approaching. However, moving forward, I don't think it's actually that strong a card. Weird enough as that is. So, I don't think there's many great cards in this set. So you're looking at things like Gardevoir, which is the obvious powerhouse. After that, Necrozma's pretty cool. It's not amazing. You play maybe one in a deck. You don't focus the deck around it unless you want to play the Metagross version. Oh, this is painful. So I kind of want to save this. I'm going to attach another grass to the siege. Ooh. No. No, let's attack this turn. So grab a Golisopod and probably Rowlet. Yeah, I don't think the Pokemon are that strong in this set. I think Guzma is ridiculous. Alright, we're going to Feather this Staryu. If he doesn't get a Starmie, then that's my last prize, basically. Which is nice. So yeah, I definitely think I think overall it's quite a weak set. I think it's equally weak on trainer and Pokemon front, and it has like one or two powerhouses that stand out. Darkrai again is cool. Again, you don't build the deck around Darkrai, it's just a tech. It helps Mega Rayquaza. Oh, please don't have Guzma. Yes, switch. Okay. Well, DC and I win, which is hilarious. Oh, he only had 2 prizes. Nah. I was not paying attention. Cool. I'm going to give this another play. In fact, I'm going to change the list somewhat. I think Acerol is a 3 of in this deck. So let's cut one of those and we'll put in a third N. Even though this deck's super aggressive, I think it's quite important. I'd kind of like a switching card, so I'm going to take out a level ball. Play switch. Switch rather than escape rope because you have enough Guzma, etc. We'll switch. There you go. I'm kind of drawing a blank. So there's Ho-Oh. What other GXs are there? There's Ho-Oh, which is again kind of good, but you don't build a deck around it. Alola Mach and Salazzle are not fantastic. Neither is Machamp. There's that fight in Marshadow, which probably just not good enough in standard. How does this deck play? So I think you have to. Again, this is just such a learning process. This deck's weird to play. So against Darkrai, I don't even know what that card does. Discard 2, draw 4. This is cool. You get to play against this Darkrai deck. It does not have a blistering start, that's for sure. So that's a pretty good top deck from us. So we're going to hope that we draw something good from this. So we'll bridge it. I'll grab a Wimpod, Rowlet, and probably another Wimpod. But that would make our bench full. Do we want our bench full? I don't think we do. So we'll cut back on one Wimpod. Gardevoir GX of Rabombi. I just don't think the deck needs a Rabombi. I think the deck's good enough on in. So I'm going to play my switch card now. Just go into Wimpod as it has free retreat. And set up. It just gives us an extra card. Yeah, really, I don't think it needs it. I quite like Diancie though. I think Diancie's a worthwhile play. We didn't get the forest, unfortunately. Which now means our Wimpod's a little bit sad. So I guess that happens, right? Yeah, I think Rabombi is just a bit too slow as a stage 1. I think when you get it all out, it's fantastic, but you're just gonna clunk more games because of it, which isn't something you really want to do. Alright, we get to see this deck in action. It's pretty exciting. I love Darkrai. I absolutely love this deck. I didn't pull any Darkrai GXs from... I opened about 40 packs today. And didn't pull anything from it, unfortunately. I pulled one Gardevoir, two Gliscopod, which is really good actually, but not much else. 2 Alolan Mux. think I hear Luke downstairs, my housemate. That doesn't help. This is a rather awkward hand. Rather awkward. We set up for 2. That's the play. It doesn't get us anything. I guess we lose this game. We'll retreat into a win pod and see if he ends us or something. Yeah, I'd like to get the cards for God of War just to play around with it. I've only got 1, and you think you need 3, so have to take it easy until then. Oh, this deck's insane. This deck's so cool. I love it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy out. 8 energy. See it for 170. 190. That was not the out. Alright, scoop. Testing's going well. And let's move to something else. Something less likely to brick. Actually, no. Let's carry on. Alright. Well, Luke's a cat. What are you up to? So this is pretty much the standard shell of Decidueye Ninetales, but I chucked in Necrozma GX. I don't think there's anything else new. I think I might want to put it. Oh god. How many have you had to drink, Luke? You don't drink. I find that hard to believe. I think Ryminator's on one. He's on the vent. Yeah, Guzma's insane. Do I even need Tapu Koko anymore? I don't know, it's really good if you... Oh, I'm gonna spread with... That's a lot of spread. Maybe I only play 1 Vulpix. I just want a third Guzma, a second Guzma. 3. I was considering 4 Floatstone, no choice band. So many mons. Yeah, I know. There's a lot. Ugh, I don't even know. Let's have a look. I think I'm taking out the Tapu Koko and putting in 4 Floatstone. I'm gonna try this out. Aether's Paradise. Okay, I'll consider it. I'll sneak it. I'll sneak it into your next deck. Don't worry. Yeah. Your head's pretty big. Yeah. I don't even know if stream can even hear you. I don't know. I don't know how sensitive the mic is. Yep, this is a bullshit themed deck. I probably shouldn't have sworn. Look at this guy. Did anybody see what this guy looks like that I'm playing against? This is insane.
Tails always fail.
Yeah, definitely won. This is a BS Steam deck, but I have a feeling I might win this game.
Not with that. Skills to their basic there.
A Burning Shadows themed. You can't just throw the letters BS around and expect us not to go straight.
BS is
Speak up, Luke. No, I'd rather he didn't. I don't think you guys need to hear what he has to say.
who's guard him and everything. Well, the part they don't play matchups that just make top 32 randomly, so I start from there.
Yeah, this is the one card you don't want to start with.
Didn't know what's coming there.
Yeah, this is Metagross Necrozma, although I did mulligan, so.
Oh, they just swore.
Okay, so I'm against Volcanion. Right. I play 4 Floatstone. I can get rid of a Floatstone. Yes. We're in business. First, so I don't need Vulpix that much. Alright.
This is the crossbow attached there. Means that you scare them. Does that make sense?
I don't even want to read that comment out. Jesus.
Wow. It's got range.
So what are we attacking with this matchup? We probably are attacking with Ninetales. We're not attacking with Espeon, that's for sure. Okay. Let's give it tough.
I meant for it to just block it.
What do I think of Sylvan GX Charizard?
Right, I'm out.
Yeah, see you, Luke.
Sylveon X Charizard. Sort of nice out.
Charizard like mills 10 cards. What are we up to here? I'm pretty happy with this hand. Oh, I'm not happy with the matchup though. Sylveon Mill. Personally, I don't like it. I don't think there's much merit to a stage 2 that mills 10 cards. I don't even know it's energy attack, but at a cost, I mean. It's a shame. The Cosmo's actually quite important in this matchup. Potentially. I don't know. I don't know this matchup. I'm just saying words right now. See how quickly he gets going. FS John. I recognise this name. I feel like I play against this guy so much. Oh, power heat for 20. That is a weak turn. And Ultra Ball is nice. I think we get rid of Espeon. I guess we N. I mean, Guzma could be funny and annoying, and I can just beacon some stuff out. How annoying do I want to be? So they play 2 Switch, 3 Floatstone typically, and Guzmas. You have to think about Guzma so much now. And they've used 1 Floatstone. So we'll just carry on with N. There's not much going on there. I think we'll just beacon. And I'm not gonna get a Ninetales. I don't think I'll ever actually be able to get the Ninetales up and run in this game. I want to be careful around Guzma, so I might spread the energies. And we'll beacon. We'll get a Rowlet and a Decidueye. He's most likely going to knock out this this Vulpix next turn. He only needs one steam up at the end of the day. Or 2 steam ups and a Fury Belt. Then next turn I can just Forest, drop the whole Decidueye line and hopefully get something going. Zoroark Gliscopod. I mean, Zoroark makes it a lot easier to reuse the attack over and over again, which is cool. That's not the card you see every day. That is not the card you see every day. It only really works with Turtonator in his deck. Alright, he got the 2 steam ups, so the Vulpix is going down. Could have attached DC to Necrozma, to be honest. It's in fact, yeah. Like, I have to attack with Necrozma at some point, right? It's the only way I win the matchup. Alright, so let's flood the board. No 3rd Decidueye, never lucky. So I'm going to attach to Necrozma and just retreat into fodder. And start preparing the field, basically, for Necrozma's GX attack. I really do not want to hit into a baby Volcanion. It's not something that interests me. Of course, Guzma is annoying here. Guzma at any point is annoying, but the interesting thing about Necrozma's GX attack is it means you can't Hollow Hunt, and Hollow Hunt's deceptively one of the best GX attacks in the game, I feel. Let's see what he has here. I assume he does not play Lysander, so he's going to take a knockout on the Lele. And he has Burning Energy, which is broken, apparently. Field Blow is kind of annoying. I've got another Float Stone though. I'm definitely liking 4 Float Stone. So I'm probably going to be knocking out I'm probably going to be N-ing this turn. What do I want Floatstone on? It's probably a Decidueye. So I'm going to go with that in the active. TC is a nice draw. Forest and N. We really want this 3rd Decidueye. Don't get it. Not the end of the world. It's definitely not ideal either. Within the deck of cards that we don't want to see. I'm just going to straight ahead and use the GX attack here. So we're going to Feather Arrow. Twice here, and finally use a nice cool new attack and do 400 damage. No biggie. Kind of hoping he knocks us out, because otherwise it's doing 10 damage. There's another burning energy. Cool. Definitely should have used Shell Trap, but I'm going to knock it out with Feather Arrows anyway, so it's not too big a deal. Could have done with an energy there. I think if I Feather Arrow the active and get an energy, I'm in business. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have to Guzma. I think if I get the energy though, I'm in such a strong position. Oh. Perfect. Perfect. Like, actually insane. I think I might win this game. So we use our snipes onto this Volcanion because it has a float stone, so it's harder for him to get a Fury Belt on that kind of thing. So more likely to get knocked out next turn. Yep. Razor Leaf. So hoping he can't just knock me out. He'd require a hell of a lot, right? He'd need rescue stretches as well. He doesn't need rescue stretcher. It depends how many Volcanion he plays. If he plays 3, then yeah. If not, he's got Floatstone on the Volcanion as well, so that's another thing that prevents him from winning this turn. It was a choice band. Is it me, or if we win this game, is it all because of Necrozma? Because that was amazing. It did 400, but in reality it did like 300. Because there's only 3 Pokemon that I cared about knocking out there. So he's got Guzma, which I don't think is... Ah, that's cool. Okay, I see what he's doing. Is he got a Steam Up? Yeah, he's got a Steam Up. That's a really good play. So I need 3 snipes to knock out this Volcanion. So he's taking that off the board for me. I'd obviously have it in hand, but he's not to know that. Alright. Am I just not paying attention to prize counts at all? Is that what's going on here? This new set's got me all looking at all these crazy Pokemon and combos, and I'm just not looking at prize counts. What even happened? When did I lose 6 prizes? Oh. It just didn't feel like 6 prizes. Okay. Okay, I've learnt my lesson. Fool me twice. Damn. I've got a lot of learning to do in this format. Looks like we're not against fire for once. Yes, I'd like to go first. Actually says Mulligan won there, that's pretty interesting. It's never done that before. This guy's got Xerneas sleeves, maybe he's playing Xerneas. Nope. Plays Xerneas sleeves and is playing Metagross. Cool. Well, it feels like a matchup where Espeon is going to be pretty good. So we have a turn 1 Decidueye. So, yeah, sure, that'd be awesome.
How many of the words have a silent J that sound like H?
I guess that's just their language.
Pop quiz.
Oh, nah, one's fine. Thank you very much. Just fine. Pulling my leg. Cheers.
Good work, stream. We'll leave them here though. Not dropping any chocolates.
Wow.
Geisha.
Yeah, it's called Geisha. Max potion 20 damage. It's a bit rude. I should probably mute my mic if I'm eating, right? Did I just see a Necrozma? I think I did. Alright, we're definitely putting this this bad boy down. Espeon. Yes. Oh no.
Delivery guy told me.
Oh,
We're from Mexican. Second shop
down the road.
Down the road, I was like.
That is dangerous. Yeah, I kind of screwed up. But, oh well. Apparently field blowed, but I was not paying attention to that field blow. Do I want a beacon? Probably not. Yeah, my win condition here is just Necrozma and Espeon. I may not be able to Necrozma this game though, just looking at this hand. These max potions are a terrible idea unless he has Sycamore and nothing else. But he got Tapu Lele, so I find that hard to believe that he has to Sycamore. Because Necrozma is going to wreck him later on. I think I play Rescue Stretcher in here, so if he does Lysander KO Espeon at any point, I'm not totally ruined. So there's his own Espeon. You go straight out into it. It's his fodder. Okay. Interesting. There's a stretcher, so I have to N, I think is what that means. So attach DC to Rowlet. Bench another Rowlet. I still don't think I want to bench Vulpix. Just don't think it's going to do much for me in this matchup. We'll go ahead and N, unless there's something better to do. Lysander something maybe. I could Lysander KO a Beldum. That puts me in the right frame of mind for a prize race. Now I want to develop more stuff. That's how you develop stuff. Is actually how you develop stuff. It's a shame I don't have like a Shaman in a discard or something. I'll save the Trainer's Mail and just pepper the board. This Decidueye is not going down anytime soon, so I'm not feeling pressured to have to Hollow Hunt just to make sure that I have the right stuff. I might actually pepper Beldum for 20, just to make it so that I can knock one out next turn and get that one prize that I need. And we'll Razor Leaf. It's a very nice 90 damage off on the board. He's already used 2 max potion, so it's less likely that this is just going to get nullified. So he's got the Ultra Ball, so he can get the Metang. He'll want a Metang rather than Rare Candy Metagross here. Okay. This is incredibly weak to Espeon. No, disgustingly weak. Like, if I can attack with Espeon next turn, even though it's not taking any prizes, I am doing it. God, I had a ton of messages I wasn't paying attention to. So this doesn't knock me out, right? Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, obviously he was going to do it. I was worried that he was going to knock me out on anything. That's a really good top deck. Crazy good. So we'll Trainer's Mail. Field Blow is not doing a huge amount, but then it's not doing a huge amount later on in the game either. And I'm probably going to Rescue Stretcher and grab. Actually, I want a float stone. Just want a bit of versatility here. Go ahead and take that. Look, Devolve is a little bit scary, but ooh, is there a world where we Lysander? Could be. Could be merit to that. Have I used revitalizers? Yeah. I'm just gonna take the sycamore here. This is my own Necrozma. Just something that I want to... I'm gonna field blower now. Yeah, something I definitely want to develop. We're gonna go ahead and grab another Decidui. This is a really interesting game actually. So Necrozma, if I get it off, is probably going to kill Necrozma and Espeon. So do I actually start putting damage on Tapu Lele instead? Decisions. Okay. If I could kill the Espeon right here, I would. Because it takes off that threat. I think what I'll do is I'll threaten 2 Beldums instead. So Beldum is 60, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just prep these 2. Cool. So hopefully I get the Necrozma off next turn. I've just realised something. No, that's not a threat. So it'll be interesting to see what he decides to do this turn. He could take the knockout on the Decidui, or he could just take the 1 prize knockouts by killing these 2 with a Devolve. So he'd be smart to get himself his Metagross here just to make sure he has something. If I do eventually knock out these 2. Maybe, oh no, I just realised how bad my play was. I should have been putting them on Tapu Lele. I should have at least put 2 on Tapu Lele. Ooh. It's a bit awkward. Yeah, if I'm Necrozma in at some point, then this does nothing. Okay. That's pretty smart. So I'm hoping to get one of my my 4th Floatstone, I guess. That's good turn for him. That's all. Ultra Ball is a fantastic top deck. So I guess I Guzma. Let's just make sure I have it. I have a Guzma. This is why Guzma's so good. How much energy do I have left? I think 2, right? Or 1. Ooh. I must have had 1 prize then, so I might get it off this. I don't think I've used all 4 I've only used 1 gross energy, plus 2. So yeah, I should really get it off this. So I should be able to devolve for the win, but we'll see. So we will Guzma. Do we want to Guzma Tapu Lele? I guess so. And we will snipe Tapu Lele, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Let's do it. That is a satisfying attack. I'm not gonna lie. Well, 2 of these cards are energies. I really hope I get it. It's impossible to miss. Please let me win my first game of Pokemon in this format. Looks like Guzma's been playing Splatoon in that picture. Cool. Stretcher, so you can get a Tapu. Has he got Tapu Lele? He's gone for the Necrozma. So has he got 3 Psychic in here? He's only got 2. So he's not quite knocking me out yet. He used to Ultra Ball away a Psychic. Again, I win now. He needed to Guzma that turn, or Lysander, and knock out the Espeon, but without that I win, so... hopefully. He'd need to... No, there's... He'd need a lot of max potions. I think he's only got 1 more left. I hope he's thinking I can Tapu Cure here with that Psychic Energy, but he's actually used Necrozma's GX already, so awkward. Nope, he's loading up. Unless he plays Catcher. I'd be very salty to lose to Catcher here. None of that. Cool. Please give me the satisfaction of doing this. There we go. That was satisfying. Definitely just took 8 prizes in that game. Cool. Felt good. Alright, next deck I'm going to play is Volcanion. So this deck, more than anything, got Guzma. You can put Ho-Oh in it from the new set, but I don't think it's necessary personally, so this is my current list. I've just chucked in 3 Guzma. It's fantastic for a Switch needed deck like this. It's such a good card. Otherwise, the list remains fairly standard from what I was playing before, that I took from Ryan Sablehouse's list. It's very similar to his. I opted for the 4th Volcanion EX in my list. So this is what I'll be playing with, and I expect this to be a very good deck. It's what I'm acquiring the cards for sure. Because I actually have never played Volcanion in a tournament, so I don't have the cards. But it doesn't lose a huge amount in rotation. As far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. So I'll be going second, which is fine for this deck. I mean, not of a hand like that, but sometimes your opponent NG turn 1, right? I don't want to put the Turtonator down yet, because I want to see what I'm playing against first. The mulligans are very nice. Oh, this, I love this new mulligan thing. Okay, the scroll's kind of bad, but... So it looks like I have no idea what I'm playing against. Because that could have been anything. Hey, is it Imaga? Sorry if I just butchered your name. Depends what you need help with. You need a camera up Spirit Link. Don't think that's something I have, unfortunately. Oh, we got end. Hi there, you're alright. Evening. Is Camera at Spirit Link the thing that came in a collection box? If so, then I definitely don't have it, I'm afraid. So I definitely don't want Turtonator in this matchup because Zoroark eats Turtonator alive. So Volcanion's gonna be my bro. I'm gonna grab 2, I think. Could grab a Staryu already. Could grab a Staryu. I actually think I will. It's not like I've got the energy to steam up enough, so we'll steam up once. I'm hoping he has a hard time knocking out this Volcanion this turn. He needs a Rainbow on the bench and a multi-switch, or an energy and Magma Stadium even. So we do have another Volcanion if we want it. How badly do we want it? Badly enough. I don't think I'm going to need to play Elixir. At the same time, doesn't hurt. Just go for it. You're right, Beedrill fanboy. I've definitely not broken the format yet. I've kind of worked out that I'm not a huge fan of Glisserpod, but I've only played 3 games with it, or 2 games with it, so I shouldn't be so quick to judge. All you've really missed is me thinking Volcanion's going to be very good. I played a couple of games with Decidueye with the new Necrozma card in it. So Necrozma and Espeon. It was very handy against Metagross. However, I unfortunately lost barely to Volcanion. But the fact that I was keeping up with Volcanion thanks to Necrozma. Necrozma did 400 damage. I think I was 1 turn away. The fact that I can keep up was really cool. So I'm definitely liking Necrozma. I think Necrozma is going to become a staple in Decidueye for sure. Cool, so he's only hitting for 80 this turn. Perfect. That's what you're building at the moment. Do I want to get another Volcanion down? I think the answer's yes. I'm definitely going to get another Volcanion EX down. Yeah. I think we bench another one of these. And go ahead and Sycamore. Maybe we get 3 energy? Maybe we get the Starmie? Oh, we get the Starmie, we get everything. Oh boy. That's pretty good. Historically, I don't typically play the BDF too often, but that's not because... It's never because it's just because it's the BDIF, it's because I just don't... There's always something else in the metagame that I just want to play instead. So it's certainly not a case of, oh, it's BDIF, I'm not playing it. I think I am trying to trade for God of Oz, but they are very expensive. So just building a collection first. I managed to get Glissopods. This is a knockout, right? Views on Guardy, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's very consistent. Yeah, very consistent because of Gallade as well. The fact that it can come straight from Gallade, and Gallade just sets things up. Especially if you play with artillery. So I think that's probably the way that I'm going to play with it first. I think it has tons of potential. I really do. I don't think it's just that overhyped card, if you know what I mean. Ooh, that is painful. He is, I think he's just scooping there. Oh, he's got a Rangaroo. Of course he's got the monkey. That's still really painful. Don't know if I'd have done that. He gets a Sycamore anyway. So you can knock out my Volcanion. See if he decides to. But then I can just knock him out straight back, so... Certainly not in a fantastic position here, is he? So we'll go Volcanion. I guess we Field Blower. Right. And we're gonna Space Beacon now, just to make sure. Grab the one fire. Basically that hand had a card that I didn't mind getting rid of. I know that might seem weird, but I did not mind getting rid of getting rid of a Sycamore. And I'm only N into 4, so it might get a hand where I don't want to discard anything. So I'm going to Brooklet Hill first, but I'm not going to get anything. Just wanted to look, see what's up. Cool. I'm just going to go ahead and N. I want to keep switches in my deck, ideally. So there's no way he knocks me out next turn, so I'm going to attach the Floatstone to active. He's already played one Field Blower, and decks like his, unique to even be playing Field Blower sometimes. Oh, he's not played Field Blower at all. Point still stands, it's kind of rare that they play Field Blower at all, so we'll do this. It's not the biggest of deal if he gets rid of it, because I have Guzma next turn. And we'll Volcanic Heat. As you can see, I think all these cards were better than Sycamore. Yeah, hopefully by the next time I stream, I'm gonna get the God of Oz, sorted. because I definitely want to showcase it. What would you play for Worlds out of interest? Something from the previous format with a few new cards. Keep it. So, because I'm not going to Worlds, I can be totally open and honest. And right now, I'd be open and honest by saying I have no idea. What I do is I test a hell of a lot, and I'm going to be testing a hell of a lot anyway. I just want to get used to this format, and I want to make sure that I'm on top of things. So, do I want a Guzma? No. So yeah, I'm gonna just go right out there and say I have no idea. But when I find out what I would have played for Worlds, I will tell you. Because what have I got to lose, eh? So I'm actually gonna star me now. Get rid of the Guzma. Just to have these in my hand, and I'm gonna power up one Volcanion. If Worlds was tomorrow, I'd play Volcanion. So yeah, if Worlds was tomorrow, I'd play Volcanion. Otherwise, I'd be definitely testing Necrozma in a lot of decks to see just how much of an impact it can really have. What else would I be testing? Guardi, of course. I would not be like Guardi's the best deck in format. I don't want to play it. I'd definitely test it. Looks like we've got this game locked down, which is good. Actually, I don't have any. I'm lucky. Cool. So just Guzma. What do I think of Xerneas post-rotation? So, here's my thoughts. I have thought a lot about Xerneas, and my thoughts are pre-rotation, I actually don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it going into Worlds. I don't think I'd be even testing it. I think Galissapod scares the hell out of me. It seems very proficient knocking it out very early on. Anything that can knock it out turn 1 is scary. It's very scary. Even turn 2 is hard enough. So yeah, Galissapod scares me away from the deck. There's not much you can do to counter a turn 1 attack, really. You can play more Rescue Stretcher. But yeah, it's always just going to be an uphill battle if they're taking prizes that early. But post-rotation, it loses nothing. Galissapod gets worse. I don't think it has the worst matchup against Gardevoir, although actually, as I know I didn't play Regirock ever in my list, but with Gardevoir coming on the rise, I would actually play a Regirock if I could, and the fact that it's rotating is kind of sad. So Regirock's really good in that kind of matchup where you just need to keep on ramping up the damage into a one-hit KO. So post-rotation, I'm excited. I've got the cards for it. I definitely think I'll be testing it and playing it. But it's something that I probably won't be cracking out until Alright then. God, these starts are getting so aggressive. So I wish I could Brooklet Hill 3 times, but I can't. Oh god. This is a lot of pressure, turn 1. So he's got Guzma. I really don't know what to make of that Tapu Lele play though. Feels weird. Okay. So he's doing 170. Alright. Course weakness. Oh, this is a huge deal in this matchup. Okay. We're getting a little bit wrecked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. What are we? No. Oh, it's so bad. I don't think I even steam up here. Because I think the only chance is that I knock this thing out. Oh my god. Oh. I'm playing bad. You always steam up there. I forgot Bricklet Hill. Oh god. Oh no, no. This is the right play. That's why I did it. And I was actually thinking that, so I don't know why I was so scared of that. Thinking that was a misplay. Alright, does he have knockout? Scoop! That's how you win the... That's how you win that matchup. Totally forgot that was water type. Alright, Volcanion is everywhere. Does that mean Greninja's okay? Gets absolutely rotted by all these new grass decks coming out. Just for fun, I'll play a bit of Xerneas on the stream, just because I'd like to see how it holds up against all these new cards. If I play against a Volcanion that draws like this, then fantastic. Alright. I should not have benched the Volcanion. That's for sure. I would like to draw more cards. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, should steam up, but really no point. But yeah, we'll grab the Staryu is going to be important as anything, but Baby Volcanion's going to be the real star of this show. So we'll sycamore this. Just want to draw a Baby Volcanion, not much else. That'll do. That will do. I think definitely retreat. I'm safeguard against Delinquent. I made sure of that. Alright. Considering the opening hand, that could have gone worse. Does he have the fairy energy? I saw some super scoop ups there. I feel like Max Potion is just better, right? Maybe he plays both. Yeah, I'll probably close this stream off by playing a few games of Xerneas and just talking about my Liverpool experience. It was so fun to be able to play a deck like that I really enjoyed. Ooh. Tormenting Spray. Oh no. If he got that and Delinquent, I would have been so sad. Oh my god. Tormenting spray. Thankfully it looks like we probably win. Oh Jesus. Gotta play around that as well now. God damn it. Okay, not really a game, but we'll take them. That would have been one for the highlight if he caught me with that. I would have been so happy. I really would have been. Okay, he scoops. If he hit the Guzma, got delinquent. I top deck Sycamore. So I genuinely just top deck Sycamore. So I would have been so sad and so happy. I'll play one game with Drampagarb before I go on to Xerneas to close up, or 2 games actually. I want to try. I always like to try and play 2 games of every deck every time I stream, just because it gives me a good representation. Not much has changed since. Actually, quite a lot has changed. So, if you tuned into my previous streams, you would have noticed I've cut Enhanced Hammer, and what I've done instead is I'm playing a Flare Grunt and a multi-switch instead. So I played against a Drampagarb that played 3 multi-switch in Liverpool, and it was so scary because he got turn 1 150 against me, turn 2 150 against me because of this. Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile addition, and I don't know if it's one of those cards that you have to play 3 of though, just to make sure you get it. But we'll play around with this list to see how it goes. Alright, so we play around 4 cards now for Delinquent. Is that how it is? That was scary. E-Hammer. Honestly, E-Hammer was insane for Liverpool. And I think it's the only reason I top 32. Put in so much work. It put in work against matchups you wouldn't expect it to. It was really cool. Oh, one on the flip. That's good. So I've not seen any Gardevoir yet. Understandable because it's very expensive. Card was literally insane all weekend. Yeah, it was. I was very happy with how Enhanced Hammer performed. Cool, let me see what this does. Alright. Huh? Did he mulligan 5 times? It didn't show me 5 times. What? What just happened? I don't even know. What? What? Sure. It only showed me 1 mulligan, right? Man, I'm confused. Oh, I'm not one to say no to mulligans. Don't get me wrong. Alright, Bridget's not prized. First start. Guess I am getting a Drumper, a Trubbish, and a Oranguru. Got 2 Drumper prize, that's interesting. It's not the end of the world in this matchup, I don't think. I love this tune. I think we might as well put the choice band down now, but not much else. Ether. This is definitely not. This definitely evolves. I'm trying to think what he'd have in his deck that would be useful for Ether. Oh, give me some games. Give me some games. I mean, Ether did almost let him survive this, but we have too many tricks up our sleeves. So we got rid of the Ether, do the 80 damage. Next game. This mulligan system's intriguing. Again, I'd kind of like to see what my opponent mulligans. Did I just skip over that? I might have skipped over that. I'd never turned down an opportunity to look at an opponent's deck. Funny story, one of my opponents in Liverpool just really took that to heart and picked up my deck mid-game and started looking through it. I don't think the judges really knew what to do, so they just gave him a prize penalty for it. I don't know what the ruling is in that situation. He clearly thought it was my discard, but how weird is that? Imagine your opponent is just like, you're playing a game. You're playing a game of Pokemon, and your opponent just picks up your deck. What do? You couldn't. There was like no time to stop him because I thought it was going for my discard anyway. But he starts looking through, and I'm like, whoa, dude, what's going on here? He's like, oh, yeah, my bad. What am I playing against? He don't know what I'm playing against. Oh well. I think you skipped it, the interface has now changed. You cycle and see all their mulligans at once now. Okay. This is all cool. I like it. I like it. Oh, I just don't have the patience. Wish I never attached this choice band to Drampa. It's such a bad attacker. So in this matchup, you really want to attack with Tapu Lele. Oh, like if you Lysander Tapu Lele, oh, I love you. Oh, thank you. So this matchup, you actually want to attack with Tapu Lele. Loved your deck at Liverpool. Was it posted anywhere? Thanks a lot. It actually is. So if you go onto Facebook and check out Complexity Card Gaming, Pokemon. Scroll down a bit. If you right at the top right now is Luke's, my housemate's list, who also top 32 with Xerneas. So that'll be at the top of the page. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see my list, which a little bit different. We went down slightly different paths with our deck building. I was happy with my choices. I teched against not playing against things like Agros, and to be honest, I played none. So I was happy overall with my decisions. Yeah, I can link it actually. I just hope I don't get any notifications because it's going to be very loud in your ear if I do. Let's go. So here's our page on Facebook. Be super cool of you if you went and liked it as well. We're actually the most liked Pokemon gaming channel Facebook page. If you don't include, that's a shame. If you don't include people that provide paid content, I think. I could be wrong. We're definitely up there. Yeah, Sylveon. Not drawing very well either, so it's not helping. I really need these DCs to start putting the pressure on. A DC is 90 damage, it's pretty good. Alright. So yeah, on that Facebook page, if you scroll down a little bit, I think it might be the 4th post on our wall. But we actually had 4 of our team top cut, so you can also see Mark's top 8 list and Alex's top 16 Gyarados list. I came 19th and Luke came 29th. So that rounded us off. It was a pretty good weekend for our team. I know Mace and Steven and Joe bubbled top cut, unfortunately, so that was sad. But Mace also made top 64 along with Steven and Joe. Sylveon. So tempted to scoop this game and just move on to a more fun game. But I'll play it out. Okay. So I'm just going to carry on NN. I'm going to feel below this Silent Lab first. More because I really don't want to be delinquented much, so getting rid of the Silent Labs is kind of neat. I'm just going to carry on N. And just hope to get something going. I've used all my ends, so I'm kind of relying on VS Seekers now. I'll carry on putting Trubbish down. There's a DCE. So if we can't remove this DCE, I'm in a very good position, basically. So all I need is 1 energy then, and I knock out Sylveon. But he needs to whiff a lot here. Yeah, that was always going to happen, really. If I had another DC in hand, I had a pretty nice play next turn. Ooh, that's aggressive. That's weirdly aggressive. Why would he do that? I mean, I knock him out of DC now. That's very aggressive. I'm gonna... Ultra Ball. I kinda want to get Garbotoxin out now because it means he's less likely to get Sylveon next turn. So I'm actually gonna do that. Oh, it feels so bad because that's all it does. Yeah, that's all it does. And we'll dig for that DC. Oh, I haven't played a Sycamore. God damn it. Didn't want to end him. So it looks like he's not got much. Is there still a ladder game thing? Haven't played in months. Yeah, there's still a ladder going on. Cool. So all I need now is him not to remove this DC, but that's so unlikely. If he doesn't remove the DC, I can actually attack with Jumper next turn for 180. If I attach the Rainbow to Tapu Lele, reuse the Rainbow to retreat, and then multi-switch the DC up to the Dramper, but I need to draw all of that, so... Last time I remember it's the full art, and I honestly have no idea. I don't really pay attention to the ladder that much, I'll be honest. Probably should, but... Oh, I'm actually very happy he got rid of the choice band from my Tapu Lele. Parallel. Oranguru keeps me safe from maybe it's Dramp. I want to save Dramper. Just it has the energy for the multi switch. Yeah, I don't think I'm very far. I've never really progressed far up the ladder, to be honest. I don't think I really play enough. Though that will change this season. Cool, so we'll get rid of that stadium because it's kind of annoying. Kind of obnoxious. Rescue Stretcher. It's cute, but doesn't really do enough. So I'm just going to attack with Garbodor. How much does... Fairy Wind does knock me out. Just unfortunate. I'm gonna hold on to this hand just because it has Rescue Stretcher, which is a nice card. So this should do 80, but it only does 60 because I miscounted. Sign Lab just looks like a trainer, right? When your laptop or your computer breaks, it's just the saddest thing. I don't know what I have my tablet, I guess, but I really don't know what I'd do if my computer stopped working. It has everything. It's my console. Oh, there's the delinquent. Please don't play that bloody card when they get rid of a supporter in your hand. Thank everything. Did you miss some sick Burning Shadows opening? Nah, I did that off stream. I don't know. I didn't really feel like opening stuff on stream. I just wanted to play on stream. Joe's lucky sod. What did he get? To get everything. Everything that you ever wanted. I didn't get a DCE. Angry face. I didn't get the DCE, man. I could still get the DCE. No, I can't. No, I don't have the bench space. Never mind. Damn. It's not bad. Okay. Yeah, we just take this slow. Not in a hurry. Do I have any bands left? I think about one band's prized. You just finished building Glispid Zorark. You destroyed a Metagross. There certainly is hope. I like the sound of Glispid Zorark. It isn't something that I've built. That kind of makes sense, right? It makes a little bit of sense. Team Skullgrunt. Boo. Yes, cool seeing you too, man. Shame about how it went on the day, but happens, right? Pokemon A. Is this just standard Drampa? Yeah, pretty much. I play Guzma. I've taken out Enhanced Hammer, expecting a more fairy field. And what else? That's about it. I play multi-switch. I like being able to get Pokemon out of nowhere. Okay. Could have gotten an enhanced hammer there. I feel like that was a pretty good play if he gets enhanced hammer. He can't attack this turn, so he's definitely not knocking out the Garbodor. Alright, I need to get my Oranguru out. I need to start drawing some cards. That Skull Run was frustrating. I guess Sylveon gets that new Plumeria, I think it is. The one that lets you discard 2 cards from hand and discard an energy from anywhere. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't close Facebook down. Alright, what have we got here? So then we can then let's grab the Oranguru. Oh, that's not a lot of energy left, is it? It's also difficult. Don't think Oranguru is going to cut it. Oh, Joe is firmly of the religion Mango. He, that's where all the good luck stems from. And there's the multi-switch. Huh. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100 damage. This is also disgusting. If you know anything about Mango, is that he has no mercy. Zero mercy. Sorry, boys. Right, so he's got DC. The awkward part for him is he can't max potion and attack this turn unless he plays Super Scoop Up or some kind of switching card. So he's committing to a Sylveon in that case that has 100 already on it, so yep, looks like that's what he's going to do. Hopefully he doesn't play something stupid. Don't even know what's stupid at this point. Center Lady? Center Lady would be annoying. Oh yeah, Center Lady would be annoying. He's not played any VS Seeker yet. I am planning on every regional. That's the plan. I've put in the request for time off at work. As soon as I get it, as soon as I get that back, then usually takes about a week, unfortunately. But as soon as I get that back, I will book if I can. Sounds really fun. Alright, we take a knockout. Happy days. There's DC that I kind of want to attach this turn. It's so weak to E-Hammer, but it's even weaker to Team Skullgrunt. Okay. I see the line. Okay. The line is taking what you can get. We do this. Because he doesn't want to max potion this at the end of the day, right? First regional expanded. I am thinking Trevenant. I think Trevenant's gotten some great Crozma. So that's what I'll be testing, and I actually will be doing some expanded testing on stream because I plan to do 2 expanded regionals, I think. Bilbao and Stuttgart. So I will be definitely doing some expanded testing as well. I'm pretty excited. Oh, Crushing Hammer. Oh. How disgusting can you be? How disgusting is this turn gonna be? I'm kind of scared about how disgusting. Oh no, don't get 2 heads. Oh, that is so sad. And he's got VS Seeker, Flare Grunt, and E-Hammer. Ugh. Oh god. I really want him to knock this thing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's alright. I think there's a lot of viable things right now in Expanded, but the one thing that I'll be testing first is Trevenant. I think it looks super good. Okay, so I guess I just wait for... I've used every Guzma and VS Seeker. Oh no. Okay. Oh man. Tough game. Now that Forest is gone, Trevenant is like the only remaining unfair turn 1 trainer lock kind of deck. Have you played anything other than Grandpa today? Yes, I have actually. I've played 2 games of Gliscopod Decidueye, lost them both. So I played 2 games of Decidueye Necrozma and I went 1-1. Lost to Volcanion barely, and then beat a Metagross. There's no way he has another Sylveon, please. Please. Just please. And then, what else? And then I played, then I played Volcanion. I think I went 2-0 with no, I lost I lost in the mirror match. But I won the other game. think. Sure I did. Against Drampagab, yeah. No, Zorok. And now I'm playing Grandpa. This was my second deck for Liverpool. The list that won was actually kind of similar to the list that I was playing in testing. So I'm happy I was on the right track. I did. So my opponent played Huawei and I didn't, and I got wrecked. I haven't actually had to look too hard at the rotation. And I've run into Zero Guardi, interestingly enough. Yeah, I haven't had a huge look into the rotation, so I don't know too much about what's going, but there's some cards I'm very happy are going, particularly Forest. Oh man. Have I played Field Blower? I've got one Field Blower left apparently. I'm just gonna wait. So he has 9 in discard, right? Was it 8? I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Will I miss via Seagull Mark? I kinda will. Miss is a strong word. Miss is a very strong word. So I think I've only got 1 psychic left. Or 2. 2. So I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Again, I'm scared of Skullgrunt. Ugh. So I need to be wary of Crushing Hammer. He's played 2. And he's got 2 heads, right? So he's not going to hit another 2 heads. That's absolutely flawless logic. So I don't know why you're having a moan at me. I love that Mark has an emote. That's fantastic. I think he'd quit any chat if you told him there was a reprint coming. Maybe I shouldn't have touched Psychic there. Psychic was better on this Garbodor. But then again, he has to Lysander to knock it out. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It gets my Grandpa out of the active. I really hope my Field Blow is not in this in the prize. I'm gonna check now because it's my win condition. Ah, that's fine. I still have I have 1 retreat mechanic. Okay, I carry on. Then I just lose to another Lysander. Oh. If only I'd known this was Sylveon going into the game. Played so differently. I never look at those energy things for some reason. Alright. Give me the DC. No. I'll just go ahead and speed up the process. I can draw a card, right? Yeah. I say I'm never teammates in. Let's speed up. As long as DC is not my last card. That 1 in 5. Come on, DC. Nope. What's your plan, Dark Man Mousy? This Eevee is drawing. That's not really that's really the worst card to draw. Okay, so the play here is to ultra. Oh no, because then I lose the float stone. I don't need the float stone. If he Lysanders, I lose. Okay, I have to turn it on this turn. It has to be this turn. Come on. Give me the DC. I could multi-switch and attack with Jumper, but... Oh, what's my last prize? Nah. Oh, who knows? Who knows? I lose to so much here. There was the field blower. Alright, do your worst, Darkman Mousy. Team Rocket handiwork me, that's what I want to see. Make me feel that pain. Alright. Once this game's over, I'll close out the stream by playing a few games of Xerneas. I'm just talking about Liverpool overall. Making a load of misplays most likely. There's Lysander. Wish we hadn't gotten rid of that bloody float stone now. If he has delinquent any... Oh, he can't delinquent, but... Oh, disgusting. Why am I playing this game? I don't even... Spaced out. I should have conceded. It's the first time I've lost to Sylvia in a long time. Feels bad. Also feels hot. Jesus Christ. Grand Loop. Alright. I don't think I put any new cards into this deck. Let's have a look. Should it play Guzma? Maybe? Yeah, Guzma makes sense. Don't think it needs any of the other cards from this new set though. Maybe I've missed something that it gains. For this format, I didn't realize it was on these streams. For this format, I'm gonna play an Electrike. Oh god. Never guess I type for a living. There we go. I'm gonna play an Electrike. cut the E-hammers because I don't think it's as strong in this format. Put my headset on properly now, Luke's not here. And what other change? I might want to play a third EXP show just to make sure. Might want to See, I'm playing Electric over Regirock just because A, I don't have Regirock, so that's a fantastic reason. And it only has one retreat, which means I'm more likely to get a turn 1 Geomancy. So we'll play around with this. I was actually, if I was going to play anything in Liverpool, I would have played Electric over Regirock, me personally. Just because of the... Otherwise you have to play 4 Fairy Guard, and otherwise it's too hard to find, I feel. In testing it just kept on getting stuck active. So yeah, Liverpool was cool. I came 19th in the end. I was 12th after Swiss, so it was kind of sour to... I went 2-2-1 in top 32. However, I played some pretty bad matchups, and I did better against the bad matchups. So, so I played Mega Ray, which is a really hard matchup for this deck without Pseudo Wudo, and I took it right down to the wire. I narrowly lost. We have the Guzma. Turn 2. Yeah, narrowly lost there. But I beat a Greninja. I also beat a Greninja in Swiss, so I was 2-0 against Greninja on the day. Over the weekend, which is a result. A serious result, because Greninja is actually a really tough matchup, but the enhanced hammer made all the difference. Without enhanced hammer I had no chance. The guy I played against on day 2 had 4 splash energy, and the enhanced hammer did all the business there. Big wheel. And it sticks. How about that? So this is one of the worst starts I've had with Xerneas, which is actually pretty insane, right? Time to get my E-hammers. That's what it is. Oh! Oh! You know what? I did not play around that, did I? I did not. And now I'm gonna get rotted because of it. You've got food, Mango. Oh! The edge is irrelevant. Well then. Could annoy him. And annoying him means less Guzma and something out. Go on. That's not. I'm gonna put the Lily down. Oh, I really should have played against that. The Guzma's painful. Tough game. Smacking for quite a lot here though. I'm actually going to save this fairy energy because I don't know where I want it yet. 20, 40, 60, 800. I'm happy to hit for 100. And then I could Rainbow Spear to knock out Drampa next turn. So I think that's the plan. Yeah, you should always play around that. Okay, so we really want an N now. I'm going to take the prizes whilst I can. Bridget thins my deck a little bit. Come on, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's damage, I guess. I need just one trainer. Oh, that is so painful. Teammates. So going into Liverpool, I was I'm in an iron about either playing Xerneas or Drampagarb, so this matchup basically. Now that interests me because he had a clean knockout on a Xerneas there, and almost any day of the week you take that, right? Why would you not take that? In the end, I decided. That with Enhanced Tamao, I just liked Xerneas' matchups too much not to play it. They were very, very strong overall. Literally, the only matchup there's like a few matchups you didn't want to play against, which were Mega Ray, which I played one of, which Greninja, which I played two of, and Vikabulu, which I played none. So I played against three matchups I didn't want to play against, and I went 2-1 against them. So even the really bad matchups were good enough. 20, 40, 60, 100, 120. I mean, sure, sometimes he doesn't have choice band, right? Sometimes. I'm gonna hit it for as much damage as I can this turn. So yeah, but sometimes Xerneas can just get overpowered. It is possible, so that's where the deck kind of falters. But overall, it just has such strong matchups, which is why I decided to go for it. And it was definitely a good play. So I lost against My only loss day one was against Xerneas, and I happened to. Luke also didn't lose that much that day, so between me and Luke, we only lost to each other, which was a really good. Oh, for God's sake! God's sake! All right. Yeah, it was a really good day. Day one was fantastic for us. I had a really hard decision. So going into round 9, I was 6-1-1, and just to paint the picture, I didn't top cut a single regional last season. Part of it was not testing enough because I wasn't on the top 22 grind to go to Worlds because I couldn't go to Worlds. Part of it was just in general my own lack of experience in the formats, and like it does grind on you as a player if you go that long without cutting a tournament. It really does grind on you. You miss it. So I go into my last round at 6-on-1 knowing an ID guarantees me into cut, right? And I get paired against Zoroark. So Zoroark is by far, like, it is the auto win. It's 80-20. It's so hard to lose that matchup in a best of 3 as well. So I had the very difficult decision of guarantee myself in top day 2 or potentially screw myself over, but also give myself a very good strong leg into day 2 because one sec. If I win that game, I'm around the same kind of record as Tord and Rick, who were both playing Drampagab. Rick was a harder matchup because he played Magma Stadium, and Magma Stadium could mean he can put very early pressure on. But Tord is a very easy matchup. No offense to Tord, he's a fantastic player. However, the way that his list was built meant that against my deck, he probably wouldn't be getting attack off until turn 4, if he's lucky. With a combination of E-Hammer and a lot of other things, it made it very hard for him to actually get where he needed to be. Do you need Regirock or something? Not necessarily, simply because it's rotating, so it's not that big a deal for me to get. I don't have any, but yeah, it's not that big a deal. I think I'm just gonna air. I don't want to end. This hand's so small. I don't mind Sycamore here. See, in the end I decided to ID it. It was one of the harder decisions I've ever had to make. I don't regret it. It guaranteed me the money and into the top 32. But I think a win there would have really put me against some favourable matchups towards the top tables. There was also a Zoroark doing quite well early on, so, and it would have been cool because Xerneas would have been 3rd and 4th seed, I think, which would have been really interesting. I didn't get the Fairy Garden. Oh well. Oh, this is definitely the matchup where I wouldn't get Electric out in this matchup. I just happened to start it. If he puts 5 damage on here, that's fine, actually, because he needs the damage counters on my Xerneas breaks, so it actually still puts in a little bit of work. I'll put it here. Yeah, it still puts in quite a lot of work anyway. I had a break in my hand. Could have put that down, right? Yeah, so even here, Electrike's not that bad. If it takes 5 snipes, okay. All I'm ever gonna commit to it is an EXP share. He can play around EXP share with his own snipes as well, so overall it's not going to impact the match that much. It's just a shame I had to start with it more than anything. It's kind of nice just to have there though. But yeah, I'm interested to see what this Glycerbot deck can do. When I played Glycerbot Decidueye earlier on in the stream, it was not one of much success. It's not a fruitful deck for me. I like the idea of some people have been talking about Zoroark Glycepod. I like that idea quite a lot. Bit of a shame. I think I'd play Rainbow Energy in it, because it'd be a bit of a shame to to miss out on having the break as well. Maybe Rainbow Energy in it is obvious anyway, so but I don't know much about this format still. It's still very fresh. I wonder where Mango is. So this matchup I need to be hitting 210 damage, which means I need, well, most likely 210. Galissa-Plume. I don't understand Galissa-Plume. Why is that good? You don't see the point? I'm preparing for potential League Cups. That's basically what I'm doing. I think it's still worth preparing, just in case. And it's cool just to play with new cards. I do plan. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Guzma is kind of painful, right? Okay. I think I still do this. Grabbing boxes or singles? Probably singles. There's not much. I'm not going to invest heavily into it until after the Worlds format, which is why I'm kind of playing decks I have a lot of the cards for already in real life. I think the most likely thing that would happen is if I went to a League Cup in this format, I'd be playing Volcanion, as I should have the cards for that soon. Or Darkrai, actually. I do want to play Darkrai, it's a good shout. Super Scoop Up. He should have done that before attaching the energy. Oh, he could have attacked this turn. I kind of want him to attack this turn, to be honest, though. Okay, so how much damage am I pumping out? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. I wish I still had Fairy Garden. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. I guess I'd take that Dartrix out of action. That could be annoying further down the line. I get to draw a card as well. Could take the Shaman. I think the likely thing in this game is I'm going to have to kill a Golisopod and a Decidueye, so I'm going to take the Shaman now. Turn 3, 220, but... Jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty excited actually. I think I love Darkrai as a deck. Be cool to play it. $68, 160. If he was planning on using Crossing Cut this turn, why would he not? Why would he not have Golisopod active? Not too sure. 'Cause next turn I can Guzma this turn. He went 2-1 against Guardy. Ooh, that is tasty. He doesn't even knock this out. The very annoying thing is with this play, he can't get Guzma'd. Oh, okay. Don't know what I was thinking there, he can easily knock this out. Some clown playing Lycanroc. Happens, right? Why do they do that? Just come in and ruin your day. Lycanroc. I don't know if you saw my testing. I don't know if no, I didn't stream the testing that I did, but I was considering Darkrai leading up to Liverpool. Played against 5 Lycanroc or 5 fighting decks in the first 6 games, so I put that away. It's fair to say. $20, 68, 100, 120, 140. I can Lysander for 180 damage this turn. That's probably what I do. I'm going to Super Rod now. Definitely a break and an energy. I guess one's Zonius just in case. Wait a second. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. I could have Guzma'd this turn. Huh. I can't anymore. Oh, I'm really sad now. I can oh my god. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh yeah. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm too tired. Why am I I'm like in such a tunnel vision mode? What the hell's going on? Oh, that's disgusting. I need to buy some energy drinks before I stream in the future. Why did I think I needed to Guzma? I just really want to play Guzma, Ryan. But hopefully I can end this stream on a win. Revitalize is pretty good. Gets an instant Golisopod. So he has a Wimpod in hand. I have valid excuses unlike Joe. Do I? Oh, I guess I win. Ah, that's a bit... I didn't bubble. That's correct. It takes a lot of skill not to bubble. You just draw that one extra game. I was hoping to accumulate enough coins to just randomly open a pack, at least by the end of this stream, but you're getting stingy with them coins, right? Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna call the stream there for the evening. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Joe will be streaming as usual, most likely next Monday, and he also streams on his own channel on next Wednesday. You probably all know that already, from Omnipoke. And I will be back to stream more Burnin's Shadows testing, maybe some expanded. We'll see. It'll be preparing me for a format that I will actually be playing in, which is nice. So maybe some expanded testing leading up to Bilbao, as that's actually, I think that's before Bremen, so that's actually probably my next big tournament that I'm going to, so I do need to get on the expanded testing. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I will see you all next week, hopefully.